What's up, Redcoats? Welcome back to the Roarkshop. I'm Red. So I'm going to try and make this really fast because it's lazy vlog style, which means there's going to be no editing and you're going to have to put up with all of my nonsense. So let's try and do this kind of quickly. So my computer took a massive dive, and so in the meantime I've been trying to put together a new computer using parts on Newegg, but I'm not very good at it, as it turns out, because the hardware side of computers terrifies me. So I've been working with this rig right here for a while that likes to shut down whenever I try to do video editing, and I'm upgrading to this behemoth of a rig that is hopefully going to be super big. Hey, look at my little horse picture. My dad got me that. So hopefully this new one's going to be nice and powerful and fast, and so I can start doing everything nice and efficiently and quickly, and it's going to be better for everybody. But until then, I wanted to make a video about net neutrality, even though I'm sure you're all sick of hearing me talk about it at this point. It's very, very important. There's only 4 days left to comment on the FCC page before they close it for comments, and so it's super, super important that we get this done. So for the 5 of you who haven't heard about it because of the internet shutdown yesterday, or not shutdown, but the slowdown yesterday, I'm going to try and explain it really fast. So what Time Warner and Comcast and AT&T and Verizon are all trying to do is turn the internet into like a cable company where you have to pick your package and pay for what you want to see, which is utterly ridiculous. But I don't have to tell you that. So basically, if you want to use Netflix and YouTube, that's going to be one package. If you want to use social media, that'll be another package. And they're going to try and restrict what you can and can't watch. And besides that ridiculousness of trying to milk money out of the consumers, they're also trying to screw the creators. So Netflix has to pay exorbitant fees to be able to be seen by their customers. Meanwhile, the little guy who can't pay that is going to be sent into the slow lane, essentially, and nobody's going to be able to easily access their content. So it's just a very, very thin line that they're walking, and it has the potential to utterly just decimate what we know about the internet. So they're trying to get paid twice, and that's just, God, I just can't believe the greed behind this. I mean, I can, and maybe that's the worst part of it. Yeah. If you haven't yet called your senator or your congressman or whatever to try and get your voice heard, you still have time to do that so that they can vote on net neutrality. Millions of people, literally there was 4.7 million comments as of yesterday on the FCC page, but there's still 4 days left, and our voice is more important now than it ever was because this is a greed-driven machine, and if we don't stop it, it could literally ruin everything about the internet. It's just too open to interpretation, and the power is going to be too big, and they're just not going to be able to resist limiting it so that they're like, oh, there's too many minorities and LGBTQ messages in Orange is the New Black, so if you want to stream that, you're going to have to pay extra. Like, you know, it's just too much of a thin line, and I don't want to see it happen. And I don't want to see all my friends on DeviantArt and Tumblr be unable to promote their art and make their living because they have to pay extra for access to those sites and those customers. So please, if you haven't yet, I'm going to provide every link I can possibly find down into the description where you can see videos of people explaining net neutrality better than I am right now in this quick little video. And funnier and more entertaining. Hank Green did one, College Humor did one. So I'm going to put those in there, and then I'm also going to put down all the drfcc.org, all the very, very, very easy links that will lead you to where you can comment or email or call a representative and get your voice heard, because we're running out of time and it really, really is super, super, super important, and I cannot stress it enough. So this is probably going to be the last you hear about it from me because I'm sure everybody's sick of me spamming them, but if you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend you do. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it. I'm sorry that this is all just too fast and rambling and a bunch of nonsense, but I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope if it wasn't educational, at least the links in the description will at least provide you with things to share so that you can spread the word with me. I hope you guys have an awesome week. You're awesome, and I love you all to death, and I hope you guys get your voices heard and remember what it's all about. So I'm going to go try and fix the fuster-cluck that my computer is turning into. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. I don't have an outro, so bow now, 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 yeah!